Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you don't know me, my name is Ella and this is a brand new little series, kind of side series thing that I'm going to be starting on my channel, and this is actually a renovation series. I mentioned it in yesterday's video actually, which was the most recent part of my legacy. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through each of the towns that came with the Sims 3 expansion packs and stuff, and I'm going to be renovating them, and it's going basically what town I'm going to be renovating depends on what expansion pack or what part of the game I'm exploring in my legacy. So for instance, we're doing base game at the moment in The Sims 3, so we're renovating Sunset Valley to start off with. This is one of the starter homes that came with the Sunset Valley. I don't know what it's called, I've completely forgotten, but you saw how it sort of started off at the beginning. There will be screenshots at the end to show you like the complete renovation process of it, like the befores and afters, all of that. But I wanted to do this because it wasn't a massive house. I wanted to try and keep to a startery kind of budget, and I had like a good couple of ideas for this house, so I decided to do it. You can see here that I'm just changing up the exterior. I wanted to keep that blue theme, even though it was more of like a greeny blue. It was that sort of like green kind of colour. I wanted to keep like a bluey kind of theme to the outside of it. I went very neutral in the inside because that's my decorating style basically. I like neutrals, so I will be changing up as I go along. I will be like including more different colours, you know, but for this one I thought, you know, I wanted to keep it basic, so I added a little bit of like an extension. I was going to put this little extension on the back, but I ended up not liking it because actually I might have kept it. I think I did keep it in the end actually, but I don't know why I thought I didn't. Oh well. But I put a little sort of pop out at the front as well. That will be where the kitchen goes in there. And I really like the window I chose. I think it kind of came with a store set. It might be CC, but I did try to keep CC to a minimum. There you go, got it out. A minimum. I don't think I actually used any aside from that window. There might be like a couple of custom patterns that I used, but obviously you can, like, you don't have to have them. Like, I'm pretty sure it won't. I don't think it will install it with it. So yeah, I just tried to keep it very like base gaming. I think the only custom pattern I actually used was a tile and maybe one of the I think maybe the fabric on the bed, but even that I think that is base game or it's from one of the packs. I did use all of the packs in this build as well. I know that I probably should have kept it to just base game, but I feel like if you're playing The Sims 3, especially now, you're most likely going to have all of the expansion packs, so I'm really not that like worried about it, you know, unless you're doing the leprosy challenge, which this probably won't be very good for because I used other packs, which is brilliant. But I'm sorting out a kitchen area here. I was going to go for this like really cute little tile, but I think I changed it to like one, it looks like a brick, but it's like a tile put in like a brick formation, and I really like how it looks. I wanted to use these counters specifically because again I just really like them, and I just like how it all turned out. I think it turned out really cute, so I used the most like the cheapest furniture because again I wanted to stay within that sort of budget, like the starter home budget. I think it ended up coming, the actual house itself ended up coming to around like, I think it was 22,000 simoleons, around that, maybe a little bit over, but I think that's pretty good going considering like I gave it a good old renovation, and I feel like you can easily get rid of some of the landscaping out the front, and even like changing the counters over or using some cheaper sofas. You could very easily make this a starter budget. I think even with 2 Sims, I'm pretty sure the starter budget covers this. It might be a little bit, again, you might just need to get like a couple thousand more simoleons or just remove some stuff, like maybe have less chairs and stuff, like a little smaller table, you know, something like that. So yeah, I think it's completely doable if you have a starter budget. It's completely doable. I was having like really bad problems with creator style and like it glitching out on me, like dropping. I don't know why, but every single time I enter creator style the frames drop like freaking crazy, and it is so frustrating. But you know, I got through it. We got there eventually, and I wanted to put a like some curtains up on the window, but I ended up using the plant pot thing from, I think it's outdoor living, I think it's called. I don't know, but I used that really cute little planter, and I put one of the Ambitions chairs next to it. I just think it's a cute little area, you know. This is me doing now the living room. We're moving on. Again, you can see I went for that very like beigey neutral theme. You can very easily change it up, but I wanted to do a feature wall here, so I ended up going for that wallpaper there, which has got like a cute little floral pattern on it. I wanted to use a carpet as well. I think the most difficult part about the actual living room itself was trying to figure out where to put everything, because it's quite like, although it's a decent size, it's quite tricky to try and like sort out an area, but I ended up going for that area there because it just fit best, you know. It fit perfect, but I just like, yeah, I just wanted that, like, I wanted the living room to sort of have its own little section, and I also wanted to include a study as well, and that's where the little like alcove part to the left of the actual living room, that's where I put like a desk, I put an easel in, so your Sims can like get on with. I didn't put a computer in because I thought that isn't really a necessity in this game when you're starting off, which we love, because you can easily go to the library and you don't have to sit through a loading screen to get there, which is brilliant. But yeah, so I just thought, you know, people can get some more moolah and then they can buy a computer. I didn't want to like jack up the price too high, but I wanted to put like I wanted this mirror here because it's a gorgeous mirror, and I wanted to put like a little thing underneath it, but I couldn't find anything that was tickling my fancy, so I didn't end up doing it. I was going to put the supernatural like end table thing there, but I didn't. So yeah, I just sort of left it, and here I'm moving on to like the desk area. Again, I went for this like oak wood kind of theme with it, although I did go for a darker wood on the easel, which I think I really like. It really breaks things up a little bit. And now we move on to the bedroom, which I went for like it was like a light blue colour theme, and I really like how that turned out. Like, I really like it. This is one of my favourite rooms. It's just like a little pop of colour. I didn't want to go for like another neutral kind of thing. I wanted to change it up just a little bit, so I ended up using this pattern on the wall as like a feature wall, and I think it's really nice. It really breaks up the room a little bit. It just sort of, it makes things look like a little bit more bougie, a little bit more fancy. I used one, again, the cheapest bed because I didn't want to jack the price up too high, and I went for that pattern in the end. And then I forgot to light up the rooms properly, so I went and did that. I used these cute little end tables. I did 2 of those, and then I put a mirror and that dresser there. I chose that one, and I just think it looks really cute. And yeah, I'm just changing the colour of the doors because I didn't do that. Oops. So yeah, I just like, I think it turned out really well. I wanted to include a rug just to keep that homeliness kind of vibe to it. But as I said, it's completely like affordable within like the starter budget, which I'm loving, because, not being funny, half of the houses that EA have given us, that is not a word, given us, in The Sims 3, in any game, I would say, the starter homes, they're just furnished and like really badly, and they look really shitty. So I just wanted to change that and give some people something else to choose from, you know. But yeah, this is it, and I'm just like, I'm really excited to get on with this. Like, obviously there wasn't Sims that were living in this house, but when it comes to doing making over the other houses, I'm definitely going to be making over the Sims and the house. So yeah, and I changed up the exterior a little bit too. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off because the video is like, it's coming to an end. But if you liked it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, all of that fun stuff. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I will leave a link to download this house in the description box for you guys, so you know, I've got you boo. But yeah, we're very close to 500 subscribers, so it really would mean a lot if you guys could hit subscribe. Again, notification about all that fun stuff, and there will be before and after pictures coming up in just a second, so you guys can see exactly what I did with the house. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.